We got prime parking at Albany-Saratoga Speedway today. Right up at the track.
There you go. There's one pad and then K.
Alright, we're at Albany-Saratoga Speedway today, and what are we racing with tonight?
We're going to race with the big blocks tonight with our little small blocks. Figured we got a couple weeks off, or we had like a month off actually, for the next small block race for us, so why not come and get some seat time, have some fun. So I guess you could say I'm making my big block debut with not a big block. So exciting, hopefully have a good time, have some fun. You know it'll be fun no matter what. Coming to Albany-Saratoga is a good time. So we got prime parking today too. So we're parked right up front, which would be a huge help for the girls. You don't have to tote everything as far. so it should be fun. We'll have a good time. Hopefully the track gets super slippery so we can you know, put our power to use. A lot of these guys, usually the big blocks, struggle hooking it up, and that's when the small blocks shine. That's what's so lucrative with the Deo stuff. Just you guys with big block, small block, they're all able to make it work. So I'll be interested to see how we do and hopefully have a lot of fun.
And the sprint cars are here, so that should help the cause.
Oh yeah. Lucas Oil ESS is here, which is like the real deal 360s, which is cool. So that should help slick it up too. It'll be cool to watch them as well. So we'll have fun. It was pretty good. The track is starting to slick off a little bit on the bottom, but there's still quite a bit of grip down there, and it was a little nosy there, and so I went up on top and ran a lap up on the rim. It was pretty good there, and we'll see. The track's going to change a bunch, so I think the car's pretty good, and we'll see. We're up against the big blocks tonight, and we'll see how we measure up. You know, have some fun, get some experience, and see what we can learn.
Now, for everyone who might not know, how much horsepower do your motors have compared to the big block?
The 358s, the spec 358s are anywhere from, you know, say 575 to maybe 600 horse. Depends on the motor combination, depends on who you talk to. But I feel like that's about where they are. The big blocks are anywhere for,
you know, 780 to 800. Some people say 900, but I would say 150 to 200 horsepower more than what we have. They're heavier in the nose though, and then when the track gets slows down, it's obviously harder to hook the power up. So, you know, I don't expect qualifying that will be super stellar, but in the feature, as the track slows down, the lap times could be, you know, pretty close. And so it's not new. Lots of guys have done it just to get laps. And there's guys who actually won races at certain times and they had a good starting spot. So we'll see.
3 cars are going, so we'll let you go.
which is fine. Track's gonna be really slick, so, but not bad for, you know, what we're up against. Passed a car and raced with another one for a little bit, so that's what we're here for. Grab the other two wall? Yeah.
And then we will be going racing with the ESS Sprint Car. ESS Sprint Car is ready to take center.
following us since we raced at Lebanon Valley, so that's pretty cool. But I wanted to say, I cannot believe it, but they are watering the track right now. The races are done. No one else is gonna go on. I'm gonna flip the camera around so hopefully you can see. But they're literally watering the track tonight, right after the races. That right there is why Albany is a fun track to race at. They're watering it, they're prepping it, putting the work in. So we'll hear from the guys in just a minute, but I wanted to give some props, give some kudos to that, because that's impressive. All right, the night is done. Big Walt is just strapping down the generator. He'll be over in a minute.
Heather's got her bright light on.
I have the bright light on, so Walt has his shades on.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about your night tonight, racing for the first time with the big blocks.
We're okay. You know, we didn't expect to come here and lap the field. You know, be realistic about things. So qualifying was a struggle. We knew it was going to be. Just track had a cushion, so big blocks were flat-footing it, and we were flat-footing it on the bottom. You know, you're down 200 horse. So we, you know, in the feature we adjusted, and having the ESS sprint cars here really helped. You know, level the track off for us. So I went from, I think, 28th or 29th to 15th, and then Dad got by me with a couple laps to go, and I think you were 29th. I was 28th. So he went 29th to 14th. So overall, I call that pretty good. We passed a lot of race cars.
It was fun.
Yeah, so it was fun to race with the caliber of those guys. It was pretty cool. Obviously, we kind of brought some knives to a gunfight, and did all right. You know, we did okay. We stayed on the lead lap, stuff like that. So I'd say we checked off all the boxes that we had set for goals. You know, just coming and being realistic about things. You know, if you're coming with a small block to race at a place like this, there's certain places that you can compete for the win. And this is, I don't think, one of those. You'd have to have an open small block. So
what I like
overall
was the changes. Yeah, the changes to the cars. What we were really searching to was the stuff that we've been doing. We did it 2 weeks ago. We did it again tonight. Cars responded exactly the way they should.
Yeah.
So that gives us more confidence in what we're doing with the cars, getting them better and better and better, and that stuff will all, you know, it'll all spill over into the 358 stuff. So that's what I'm more excited that, okay, you know, this is working, and so we're on to something, and that, you know, and it's showing, so that's good. But yeah, it was super fun. Again, good to see a bunch of fans. Everybody's so enthusiastic out here and so welcoming. Lucked out and got a great parking spot.
Yeah.
Thanks to Neil Stratton. And but the track again was in good shape. They do a good job with it.
Yeah.
The race was pretty uneventful as far as they didn't tear up a bunch of equipment for 32, 33 modifieds.
33 cars, and there was minor spins, you know, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Some debris.
Yeah. So that's good racing.
It was pretty cool too. Near closer to the end of the race, I mean, you were racing against Neil, and you guys talk back and forth almost every day, or a couple times a week at least, passing along information and just like chatting things through. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Neil's definitely helped us a ton. You know, with the transition from crate cars to the big cars. Just the suspension is a lot different compared to the springs. You can stack springs, and the shocks are nicer. And with horsepower, you actually make stuff move.
The car does what it's supposed to.
Yeah, the car does what it's supposed to. Contrary to what some might think, I don't think a great car flexes the floor like they're supposed to. These do. So you have more traction, which people probably think is backwards. With more power, we have more traction. It sounds backwards, but it's true. So yeah. So no, Neil's been a huge help. So it was cool to park next to him and then race with him. You know, and another couple laps, I think all three of us would have been racing each other. So it was fun. So yeah, I don't know when our next race will be. We've still got another couple weeks till another small block race is scheduled. So we'll see what we got coming up and keep everybody posted. You know, got to thank all the sponsors and everybody that's been watching. The fans out here are great. You know, the nice thing about here is it's 10:45.
Yeah.
There we're done.
7 to 10:45. We're headed home, and there were some nights that we raced closer to home that we got home later. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.